In this video, I'm going to show you how to flip a house with no money out of your pocket. Now, it's important to do all four because if you don't, you will lose your shirt. So please make sure you listen to every step exactly the way that I have it listed. Number one, first, you got to find the deal, right? All of these steps don't work unless you actually find a deal. So whether that's working with an agent, whether you're cold calling, texting, door knocking, working with wholesalers, whatever it is, you have to actually find the deal first before you implement these next steps. All right, so next, you want to work with a hard money lender. All right, so let me explain what a hard money lender is. So they're similar to banks, but they work a lot faster. So what they do is they'll allow you to get a loan. Typically, it is a higher interest rate than what the bank would loan, but they work off of speed. They are very fast, and it's a great resource to use, and it does not go on your personal credit. So when you go and you get these hard money lenders, you want to make sure, and this is also important, this is why I said watch the whole video, you want to make sure that you use a hard money lender that does not do hard inquiries on your credit. You want to do or work with hard money lenders that do soft pulls. So that way they can just check your credit, but without doing a hard pull. You want to work with folks that only do the soft pulls, because once they do these soft pulls, it won't go on your credit, it won't jack up your credit, and it won't affect you when it comes to these next steps, right? So the next step after you have this hard money lender that does not do a hard pull, only soft pulls, you then, and this is the key, want to get a personal loan. Now, let me explain why. This hard money lender, whenever they're lending you the funds, what they do is they only loan you up to about 60%, especially if you have no experience, which a lot of hard money lenders won't use or work with you if you don't have experience. They'll only give you 60% of the purchase price, but they'll do 100% of the rehab. But they want to make sure that they're mitigating their risk by only giving you 60% of the purchase price, which is why you would get that personal loan. Now, this is key. Once you get that personal loan, you would use that amount as the remaining 40% that's needed to purchase the property. Now, what you'll also need that personal loan for is to start the repairs on the home. Because whenever you're working with these hard money lenders, instead of just giving you all the money to do the rehabs, they actually give you the funds in draws. So with that process, you want to make sure that you have enough money to not only finish that remaining 40%, but start the repair process, right, with that personal loan. Now, keep in mind, you don't want to use the entire thing because you have to make those monthly payments. So whenever you get your loan, get the most that you can from that loan. Don't say, hey, I qualified for 70, let me only get 30. If you qualify for 70, get the full 70, right? I know when we did our personal loan, when we did our first flip, we did the full 70, though we only needed 30,000 to put for the remainder of what we're putting down. So just keep that in mind once you're actually purchasing these properties. Now, very important. All right, last step. Once you're completed with flipping this property, I know you're going to be tempted, but pay off that loan immediately. These personal loans, they have crazy interest rates. And I know it's going to be tempting when you have all this money in your bank account to just keep it and just roll it over to the next property. Don't do it. It's way too expensive. I would say, if anything, you could pay back majority of it. So that way, and see if there's something to where you can get a lower monthly payment because you paid back so much. But if you can't, just pay back that full amount, because you will be paying a grip and you don't know when your next deal is going to come in. Right. So now it's one thing if you have multiple deals coming in and you're going to be using it for multiple projects, but I wouldn't keep it for the year or 2 years. I would pay that off as quickly as I can, maybe the first couple of projects, but pay it off, because these days are at like 20-something% interest. All right. So with that being said, just kind of running through all the steps again, you got to make sure that you, number one, find the deal. Number two, you get a hard money lender that accepts people with no experience and that does not do hard pulls. All right, then you want to get a personal loan. What we use was SoFi. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you pay off that debt from that personal loan as quickly as possible. All right, so there you have it. That is how you actually get this done. That's how you start flipping houses with no money out of your pocket. There's some other strategies, but this strategy, I feel, is a lot more within reach for everyone that's watching this video. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not. Looks like about 90% of people that watch the videos don't subscribe, but they're coming back for the next one. do me a favor, because I'm not selling you anything on this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. That's the fee. The fee is a like and a subscription to this video. All right. So thank y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. And I can't wait for you to get your first deal.